Welcome to SQL, interrogating the data. It was 1970, Vietnam. The war was on between the United States and the Vietnamese, north against south, and it was a small village. There were many soldiers and they were fighting when all of a sudden there was a bombing that happened at a school. Some children were injured. One little girl looked like she might die. And some of the American medics came around and said, listen, we're trying to save her life. Someone needs to give her blood. They checked the blood of many of these students and they found there were 5 kids that had the same blood type. And they said, listen, they asked each one of them, will you give blood? Some of the kids didn't understand English all that well. They said, please, she will die if you will not give blood. And one of the little boys stood up and said, I will give blood. And he sat down on the gurney and they began to put the needle in his arm, and all of a sudden he was just in such pain and terror he began to just almost convulse, and they said, hey, what's going on here? This shouldn't hurt at all. And then finally they brought a Vietnamese nurse over and she talked to him and calmed him, and all of a sudden his face just completely calmed down. And she explained to the American officers that when they spoke to him and said, you have to give your blood, this little fella thought that he had to give all his blood and that he would die. And then the soldier said, well, wait a minute. If he thought that he would have to drain all his blood, please ask him why he would volunteer. And she asked him and he said, because she is my friend. Welcome to today's interrogation of data. I'm glad you're here. Hi, this is Tom Coffing. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please hit subscribe to make sure you are kept up to date on all our videos.